Back with another quick video. Great shuffle groove that you've probably never heard before. One of my favorite things to do is introduce new songs and things to students, perhaps they've never heard before. And as we're all getting older, especially me, I realize that because I've been around a few years, I've been able to listen to a lot of music. So when I have these students that come in that are in their 20s or 30s, obviously with different generations, we grew up listening to different things. Not sure everyone knows the Led Zeppelins and the Rushes and AC/DC and all that stuff, but every once in a while someone will be interested in something different, or they'll hear something. Matter of fact, I heard one of my students came in a couple of months ago and says, "Did you ever hear of this guy Dave Brubeck?" And I said, "Yeah, I have heard of him." So she had heard the song Take Five somewhere, and she wanted to learn to play it, and that sort of introduced her to sort of jazz. And then she got sort of into some contemporary jazz, and then we worked in some other people and a little fusion stuff. So she's sort of taken off onto this whole jazz thing. So it's cool to introduce students to different styles. So when we talk about shuffles, well, we talk about the Rosanna Shuffle, obviously. We talk about Fool in the Rain, Babylon Sisters, Bernard Purdie with Steely Dan. There's a lot of great shuffles, and most of them, everyone talks about, which one's the best or whatever. One of my favorites is, of course, Lido Shuffle by Boz Scaggs is probably one of my favorites. But there is another favorite that's an interesting one that a lot of people never heard of. Okay, it's a band called Spyro Gyra. Okay, really popular contemporary jazz band, still around. I think I saw them just a couple years ago. I think they're doing their 50th anniversary tour. And they were sort of contemporary jazz before it was all that popular, like mid 70s, before like some of the stuff took off, like I don't know, David Benoit and the Rippingtons and Richard Elliott and stuff like that. They were a little bit of a pioneer, and then it sort of blew up in the mid 80s. But there's a song from one of their earlier albums called Breakout. And it is the title track called Breakout. And the tempo's about 235 beats a minute. It's a flying, furious shuffle. Jose Morales, if I'm saying his name wrong, I should have checked before I made the video. But I believe it was the drummer for Spyro for all those years. And then they had Joel Rosenblatt was in for a while. And they have someone different now. But I think Richie Morales, not Jose Morales. Richie Morales was the drummer for all the great Spyro Gyra albums through the 70s and the 80s. And I saw Richie Morales right before COVID with Mike Stern, so good to see he's still around playing stuff. But Richie Morales, great drummer, and he does this shuffle on the song called Breakout. So I'm gonna walk you through it, and then you need to go check it out. I'd put it on here, but I'd probably get some kind of copyright thing. But it's called Breakout. It starts off with sort of a flurry of accents, and then it settles in to this shuffle that you're about to learn, and you want to add this to your shuffle collection. So the tempo's blazing, but it's doable because how I play it is a two-handed version on the hi-hat, and I don't know exactly how he plays it, but this is going to be close enough. So let's get rolling. So you got to sort of get used to playing your bass drum on the last triplet. Okay, so the hand pattern is like this. You'll see it up on the screen here, right? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And that's the shuffle. And as you can see, you can pick up the tempo. Okay, now all we got to do is a couple more things. We got to put the backbeat in on 2 and 4, right? That's the pattern, right? So where's the bass drum going to fall to make this shuffle complete? Ahaha! The bass drum is going to fall the way I'm going to play it the first time. There is a slight variation. You can do it either way. The bass drum's going to always fall with my left hand. So it's always playing with that left hand. Sort of start rolling with it, and you'll be surprised how fast you can play that, because you're just doubling the one hand. On the cymbal too, and you get a different sound, but a cool one. And if you bring it up there, you can keep the sticking pattern the same, or you could do one other thing and move this hand and not play it up here. But you could go, you could hold on to your sticks. Also keep your hand here and just move this hand here. And you get that going on. Either way, it's cool. I kind of like adding that left hand. Sounds nice over here too. Breakout, Spyro Gyra, the great Richie Morales. Great stuff. He always has really tasty drumming. If you've never heard of him, check him out. Richie Morales, very much underrated. The Archer is another good song. Great drums at the end of that. That's on a album I think called Rites of Summer. But this song, Breakout, from the album Breakout. Remember, start it slow. 235 beats a minute. That's it. Okay? A gem, a hidden gem. I just brought it to you. You should be thrilled. And it's a cool song in general, but that groove is throughout the whole song. There's a lot of accent parts and all kind of stuff like that. But so there you go. Maybe a new shuffle to add to your other shuffles. That everyone should have several shuffles that they like. This one is very cool. And at that tempo, if you're playing a really fast shuffle, that's a great one to incorporate. Sounds good and very useful when you need that kind of sound. It's hard to get it in other ways. So Spyro Gyra, Breakout. Happy to bring it to you. Go check out Richie Morales. We'll see you next time.